Well, late last night, the news came through that Red Bull is going to buy the last privately owned team, Minardi. Of course, there have been some rumours about this deal for some time. But this morning, Minardi owner Paul Stoddart confirmed the details, and we'll hear from him in a moment. But first, here's Red Bull's view on the deal.
Well, Red Bull have confirmed a deal with Minardi to purchase the team, which guarantees its future in Formula One. It will operate independently from Red Bull Racing, but provides the ideal platform for their junior drivers, the 22 drivers that they're supporting in various formulas. It's an ideal platform, for those that reach the higher echelons of Formula One.
What about the staff down at the Minardi factory in Faenza? Is the intention to keep the team down there?
Yes, I mean that's the plan certainly at the moment, and it makes a great deal of sense to do that.
And will Paul Stoddart remain involved with the team?
Paul will certainly remain involved to the end of the season, but I'll let obviously him address his future with you.
Well, here is Paul Stoddart. Paul, what does the future hold for you personally? Will you retain an involvement in the team when it's taken over by Red Bull, or bow out and concentrate on your airline business?
Well, Minardi and Formula One's still in my blood. I don't know, Lou, it's too early to say. Hopefully I might find something. I never know. It might be a job for me next year, but we'll see.
You've had 41 people approach over the last 5 years to buy Minardi. What was it convinced you that approach number 42 from Red Bull was the way to go?
I think really I said 4 years ago today, actually, after 9/11, that if ever an offer came along there, somebody could do something better for the team than I could, and they were serious people, and they would keep it based in Italy and the workforce intact, that I would sell, and that offer finally came, and I have.
Is this the end of an era as far as the privateer teams are concerned?
I think so, sadly. I mean, it's going to be, I know what it's been. I know the pain over the last 5 years. I mean, watch out for the book. It'll be a good one, and it'll tell it as it was. And basically, it's not something that I could think someone's going to do again. We've seen Peter Sauber sell, we've seen Eddie Jordan sell, now you've seen me sell. Sadly, I think Formula One is moving into a new era.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Luke.
For you, Tony, is this a good thing?
It's terrible. Formula One's losing its shop steward. Who's going to fight for the minnows? Who's going to fight for the
workers?
Right, come on, the workers. It is a great shame, actually. It is an end of an era, because what that means, he's struggled like anything, but he's railed against, the might of the FIA, the might of the other teams to keep that thing on the rails of Minardi going. Now it's going to be properly financed. It won't be a big works team, but it's got the might of Red Bull behind it. So you're going to see the gap between the have-nots and the haves close a little bit more. The other thing is Dr Mateschitz now has 2 teams. He'll get 2 votes on the FIA and FOM, so he'll become an ally of Bernie Ecclestone. So I think it's good news all around, but it's sad to see the likes of him and Eddie Jordan out of the sport.
Exactly. Should we be sentimental about Minardi? This is their 20th season.
Yeah, I mean, there is a massive Minardi fan club right round the world who support, the little guy. They support the minnows. They love them. And there's room for them in the sport. Maybe more will emerge because there's room for 2 more teams in the sport.
Okay.